So we have Cirrus, which is an S. So let's look on here for S. Where is S? Where is S? Where is S actually? Would it SH? Cirrus? Is there not? Oh, there's an S. I'm just blind. Just letter 4. And then we have Akinar, which the A which would be 33. A is 33, and of course it went to the next line. Okay. Wait, why did you... There we go. 33. And then Yisha would be a Y. There it is. I see it. It's the 8th letter. And then we have Catherine, who is C. And where is C? That is the 17th letter. 17th is my lucky number. So that works. Catherine's my lucky number. Even though I know that number has no actual correlation to the puzzle. That's just to help me remember which one it is. And then we have... Wait, is that a C or is that an E? Hold on, am I looking at that? That's an E. It's not the 17th. Whoops. I almost would have screwed me over. Where is C? Do you think about the Dunning alphabet is it shows signs of there originally only being 24 letters, and all the rest of the letters are one of the original letters with an apostrophe in it. Huh. Interesting. Showing what the sound they make is related to the base letter. Oh, that's interesting. That's a really wow, that's a nice observation. I'm pretty sure Catherine is actually CH because I'm not seeing just a C by itself. So CH would be 27. Catherine is the case. Okay. This is phonetic. Okay. It'd be 10. CH doesn't make the... That's true. You are right. The CH does not make the k sound. That was me just going, oh, it has a C in it. That must be the what's going for because Catherine starts with a C. But yeah, K would make much more sense phonetically. And then Atris, obviously it's 33 as well because Aknar is the A. First, the one that really threw you for the first time is the KH sound. Since the KH sound doesn't really exist in English. K, k, k. Is that like what the KH sound is? K. Ch, ch. I know that's the CH is sh. It would KH be k. So Anyway, We know Akinar is 33. Do a comma and then put 10 for the C. And then T, which would be the T, would be letter 3. So Artus is 33, 3. Okay. So to find Cirrus, we need to find that little, like, S symbol. Which that does look like the S symbol. That also looks like the S symbol. So there's two possibilities that could be Cirrus. It's like the sound at the start of a shoot spa? Shoot spa? Ah! Shut spa? Shoot. Ah, I can't. My mouth is like having trouble making that sound. Soup spa. Soup spa. Soup spa. You say it. You said like say it like I'm about to spit. um. I, uh, I don't think I've ever actually done that, so I'm not sure what that is like. But here's more in Jewish languages. Oh, interesting. I might look up like some Jewish words after this to see if I can see what that sound is possibly like. Hmm. See, the issue with this though is like I don't know, there's only two books that have the S at the beginning. The issue is they also have the S at the end, but they could both be Cirrus. So it'd be. I'm looking for like the blocky eye. Oh, there's the blocky eye. Okay. Okay, so this one is definitely Cirrus. So this one right here is definitely Cirrus. Okay, so that's gonna be book Cirrus. We're going to change this now. Or here, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do. Oops. We're going to do a colon, and we're gonna put this is book 3. So I know that Cirrus is book 3. Like that? Ba. Ba. Oh. Oh. That's so uncomfortable to try and say when you're talking. Maybe it's just because I don't use that in like any conversations. I do that whenever I'm like trying to like clear my throat. I'm like like that. If I have like something like caught in my throat or something. That is okay. Okay. Okay, and then we have Akinar, which is 33 and 10. So I'm looking for, like, almost that looks kind of sailboaty. Like, there's, like, a little boat with a tail, and then has, like the mast, and then the curvy mast in the middle. And then what is the front part of the ship called? Like you know, like where there's like a mermaid like on the front part of the ship. 'Cause that's what that looks like. Like this one, this front letter right here. Front, the first letter. We have another one right here too that almost looks like it as well. Considering there's only two here. The keel, which runs from the front down below. Okay. I just realized maybe Artus and Aknar don't share the same first letter. Is there like an AC? AK or AK? There is an AY. You have a point. Maybe Atris is the AY. Atris. AYT RUS. The keep is the backbone of the ship, which is basically the part of the ship that can't really be fixed without rebuilding the ship. Oh. Also, we have Yisha's name just right there, I realized. Because she was practicing it over and over. So, yeah, this is Yisha, which would be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yisha's book 14. Okay, and then we have... Okay, so with there only being two that have the first A syllable, what is C? Ak would be the K, right? Akinar. So it would be the little, another almost sailboaty thing, but this one has almost a straight sail with a comma. So this one... which would be book 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which would be book 8. So we have Akinar as a book 8. We're just going to do this, because we know Atris and Akinar have different syllables, or it's different first letters now. Book 8. Yeah, we're going to make this a little bit easier to read, because I'm making this really complicated for no reason. Oh, come on. There we go. Nope, I can't go down any further. Okay. So AY would be 17. I guess I don't even need to know like what I don't even need to like list their whatever. I'll just do it like this. I've already started. Okay, so we have Cirrus, Aknar, and Yisha. Now I need Catherine and Atris. We already started looking at Atris, so let's do Atris next. So we have the AY, which is the 18th. I did say the. Did I write something else? I said I wrote 17. I wrote 17 because I remember I was basing that being number 18 off of Yisha being the one, or what I originally thought was Yisha, the one before it, which would be 17, but no, so that needs to be 18. My mind works in weird ways. Yeah. So AY is like a little like N, or it's almost like a crown with like the comma above the crown. And then T is just kind of like a, almost a number 2. We're looking for like a crown, like this one. It has the number 2 in second as well. Is there any that mimic that? This one kind of does too. AYTRUS. This looks like the right amount of numerals. This one looks like it has one extra numeral that, or I'm calling numerals, one extra letter that I don't need. Because it'd be AYTRU. Maybe they match. Okay, so let's look at the third letter, because the third letter is going to be the deciding factor for Atris. So AYTR, so I'm looking for R, which would be another interesting thing about the Dunning alphabet. The strokes involved in letters mirror the strokes involved in the numbers in alphabetical order. For Dunning is also number order. Okay. Okay, so R looks like another N, but with a giant stroke at the very end going upwards. Which is definitely this one. So that'd be book 12 is Atris. There's no other that look like that, right? I don't see. There only those 2 books have that first letter, and this one's definitely has the first 3 letters correct. So Atris is going to be book 12. Book 12. Okay. And then we have Catherine, which would be a K to start off with. So that would be the little... Just like with Akinar, it would be like the straight sail with the apostrophe. So this last book, is there any others? Yeah, this book. Okay, so those 2 possibly could be Catherine. Okay, we're definitely going to be able to tell which one it is by the second letter, because they're both very different in the second letter. So let's look and see what we can figure out for Catherine's second letter, which would be an A. Oh, which is just like Atris. No, not Atris, which is like Akinar. So it's like well, that's a funny coincidence that Catherine and Akinar's first and second letters are swapped. Huh. Fun fact of the day. So it's the curvy sailboat with the comma, almost. neither of those looks like the curvy sailboat with a comma. You do, though. There's a whole third one that I missed. You're Catherine. Okay. Which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Be book 6. Okay. Book 6. Okay, so we have... Let's get this slightly easier to read. There we go. Okay, so here we go. We have... Sirius book 3, Akinar book 8, Yisha book 14, Catherine book 6, and Artus book 12. So, we have their books figured out. Now we need to figure out which order we need to press them in. Okay. Just based on my assumptions, let's see if my assumptions are correct, just out of curiosity. My assumptions is obviously Yisha is youngest, then Cirrus, then Akinar, then Catherine, then Artus, going from youngest to oldest. That is my assumption, just based on how they act and based on just what I feel. So in Yisha's journal, she says she'll never forget who's oldest. The question is, does that start oldest or does that start youngest? I'm going to assume that starts oldest, so let's do Artus first. Artus would be book 8. 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Artus would be book 8. And then we have Catherine, who'd be book 6. Artus is book 12. You're right. Whoops, I already... Wow, okay. Thank you. I was looking at Akinar with the first letter and thinking it was Artus. Yeah, Artus is book 12. You're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, Artus. And then Catherine's book 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have Akinar, who I think is the older of the two brothers. That would be book 8. That would be there. Then Cirrus would be book 3. And then Yisha, book 14. So it's 12, 13, 14. My assumption of their... Of how... Oh, that is hilarious. I assumed the correct order of their ages. I really was not expecting that to work. Wow, okay. Well, there we go. Scuba gear? That's odd. I can't zoom in on the scuba gear. Someone drawing a painting? I can't interact with the book? Why can't I can't interact with anything down here. Oh, there we go. Okay, I have to turn it. So that's Serenia. Funny thing about Cirrus and Akinar's ages, I don't think there's any documented evidence available for the player about that before now. Although you can metatextually guess because Rend plays Akinar, and he's the older brother of Robin who played Cirrus. I mean, I guess my assumption for Akinar being the older brother just comes from the fact That I think it goes back to literally me calling him Hagrid earlier, just because like his scruffy beard, and then Sirius is like the clean-shaven younger brother. I don't know. Maybe that's why I just assumed that and had the feeling. Do we go to Serinia next, or do we go to Haven next? So, say save and go. Okay. No. There we go. Wait, oh, space doesn't count as a. That's checking, guessing Hagrid's. Okay. I guess this is Serinia. It's very pretty, actually. What were those like almost like looking like silk moths? Those are cool. This would be the third age by Catherine I had visited. Yes, because Myst was made by Catherine, wasn't it? And then obviously Tay. And the only one Mercy is the soul. What? I can hold bubbles? Why can I hold bubbles? Huh? So who helped her write Tay then? I guess hold on, let's go back and actually explore where we linked in at. Okay, there's the book bag. Well, that's very convenient, just having it right there. Oh yeah, she's here in Tay, isn't she? Or she's here in Serinia, isn't she? Okay, so that's why the book's on the ground. Normally that would be where the linking book is, but whoever grabbed her was... I just realized, I think Sirius does have her, because Akinar linked here without her. Tay was written in a failed book by Gin. Oh. So Gin, like, provided a lot of it, and then Catherine just made it a stable age then, I guess. Yeah, it definitely looks like Sirius might be the one behind the kidnapping of Yisha. They started writing the age, and Catherine salvaged the book and finished it. Catherine rewrote it. I can go over here. Okay. So it looks like I can mess with the water flow over here. Is it just me, or does the animation of the water flowing out look sped up? Like, does that not look sped up? So I can do something with water flow over here. It does look sped up, okay. Hello, Aknar. Oh, I love the Brothers theme playing there. Ah. Da, 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 da. Oh, that was so good. I love that. So he went that way. But you know, music is on point. I mean, Jack Wall. Jack Wall always delivers. Did Mass Effect come out before or after Myst 3 and 4? Years after this? So this was before Mass Effect. Oh, that's awesome. That's a tornado. Tornado's gone. I don't have to keep going if I want to finish Haven. The book back. Yeah. I mean, we're already here. I think let's continue exploring Serenia. My assumption is I'm gonna have to go to Haven anyway to like find like that color combo or at least some kind of clue to a puzzle in Serenia. Because I feel like Serenia is like the Narayan of this game, where this is the culmination age where everything kind of comes together. So I feel like there's going to be like a puzzle here where I have to get information from the other ages. So let's keep exploring Serenia until I get blocked by a puzzle. I think that I need information for. Hello, stone totem, or just stone face in a wall. Each of the two ages have a single clue that is needed to solve two specific puzzles here. Okay. Yeah, once we come across the puzzle that we need to go to Haven for, let's go to Haven. So could I have theoretically solved that bookcase puzzle first and come to Serenia before either of the two prison ages? Oh, no, I wouldn't be able to because the book was locked away in the glass. I forgot, yeah. Yeah, Ikonar, I needed a Hagrid to be Hagrid and smash the glass. So what is this changing? So water's flowing, but neither of those two things are moving. If I rotate you that way, water's not flowing over there anymore. I can zoom in on this, I think. Can I? I saw a magnifying glass. Where was the magnifying glass? On the gear? Ah, that gear. That looks broken. Okay. This is specifically the Akinar you cosplay at Mysterium for the past few years. Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait to actually see what the... Like, we've only seen him, like, from the back or in the very distance, shrouded in his shadow. I can't wait to actually see what Akinar looks like. So yeah, it looks like Sirius is definitely sabotaging things. So if I turn that this way, the water turns off over there. I can't turn it anymore. I turn it to this side. The water starts flowing on this side again. And I can't turn it anymore. So the water has to be turned off on this side, but I can't do anything with it on this side. Don't know why I need this yet, but we'll keep it in mind for when I come across something that I could potentially use it for. Oh, I am so turned around. Like, hold on. If I go this way, does this possibly, like, link back to where I was? Who's making that sound? Tornadoes there. This is a different spot, though. Tornado's gone again. I am so turned around. Oh my gosh. This looks like it's back the way I came, hopefully? Oh, there's the bubbles. Well, we went back way further than I thought. Okay, so that's the bubbles. So if I go over here... Wait, did I pass the... Okay, there's the water control. This is where I saw Artus. This is where I saw Akinar running that way. We went that way, so let's follow... So this is the path that Akinar went down. There's another tornado spot over here, which is... I wonder what the significance of those tornadoes are. We have another fork in the road. We came from that way, which is where the water dam was, over there. There's another path going that way. There's another path going this way. If it helps, I'm currently in less danger than I usually am in a Myst game. It's true. The only danger here is the danger of, getting lost. Wait, what? Okay, so there's several things where I can, like, grab... Oh, come on. I was like, that's kind of a... Ow. This isn't at all burning my hand. Okay, so we have burning flowers, we have bubbles, there's a way to reroute water, and there's, like, tornadoes? It's like the 4 elements. It burns bright, not hot. We got more bubbles, we have, like, dandelion spores? What is going on? Okay. I'm hoping this path just like goes back around to where I'm familiar with. Looks like it does. Here's the burning flowers. There's the dam. Okay, so yeah, a lot of these paths just loop and there's multiple ways to go. I'm starting to get a mental map of this place. Okay, there's like a whole thing over that way, or I can go down further into like almost a cave. Let's go down to like this cave area, see what we can see. Oh, oh, hello. I don't recognize. Who are you?
I was starting to worry about you. In the dream, you always arrived before third bell had rung. Welcome to Serenia. I am Anya, one of 6 now serving as protector here. You may find this hard to believe, but my sisters and I dreamed you would be coming.
Okay.
You're searching for Yisha.
Yes.
I fear she may be in trouble. but we have not seen her since we gave her the necklace 2 weeks ago. I will gather my sisters to help find her. In the meantime, you should consult the memory chamber. She always knows more about what's going on in this land than we do. Follow the ceremonial alley to her doors and see what insight she has to provide.
Okay. Whoa. Ringing the bell, huh? So is that fourth bell now? Because you said something about third bell already having been rung. Okay, so I'm assuming that's the memory chamber is what she's talking about. We remember about the memory chamber from Yisha's journal. But, you know, curiosity killed the cat, so I'm going to go over here and check things out.
Wow, it's so beautiful. Wait, is that supposed to be the little boy who died?
He's a lot more than that. He represents this whole area and how everything is interconnected.
By water?
It is the source of all life.
Okay. What's this way? Water, my element. Yeah! I am the source of life. Very beautiful. Okay. Before we get too distracted over what's going on, let's actually go into the memory chamber. So I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of puzzle here or something. Three benches. Very bright when I look straight up. Maybe this is not the memory chamber. Okay. I lied. This is not the memory chamber. This is just looks like possibly a gathering place. Looks like you can't remember shit. Oh, wow. Okay. We can go further down this way. Hi, Cirrus. We'll go catch him. He's just around the back of it. Go, go, go. Wait, look. Well, I guess he broke the sub. Oh, come on. You could have easily gotten around to the back of this. Can I, like, zoom in on a memory for this? No? That seems like a memory that would have stayed with me. Of Cirrus exploding the sub.
Well, this is the most unique funeral I've ever attended.
This is important. I want to see if the ceremony is somehow influencing the transfer.
Oh, are they working together? That's a big flower. Very stern, disappointing look. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be using this sub anytime soon. Hopefully it's not important. Something tells me it's very important. Okay, so it looks like there's something in the center, but there's also two paths that I'm assuming go around the back of it. Oh, God! That was a jump scare a little bit. Okay. Wait, there's two of these? What is going on? Whatever it is, it looks violent. There's one of like Yisha being stuck, Akinar cutting something. Dealing with the tech that created the necklace. We'll lay down on the bed in just a second. I want to continue exploring this area a little bit before we go into something that looks like it's possibly the goal. Because this is the memory chamber. This has to be the memory chamber. If we're dealing with the tech that created the necklace. Can I go around? No, I can't go around back here. I have to go up these stairs. Is there a way? Oh yeah, this looks like space skips the cutscene. Bad. I can go around this side. To what appears to be two more memory things? Cirrus has like a blue crystal egg thing? Oh my god. A lot of this is like, a lot of like the story so far has had to deal with like Yisha learning the art and the brothers never learning the art. Are they trying to like extract her memories from learning the art and putting it into themselves? Because that's demonic. Holy crap. I need to find Yisha. Involves great peril. Whatever this is, I can't interact with it. It's just doing its thing. Okay. Well, let's go lay down on the bed. Interesting, the one place I pick up on no memories, the core of the memory chamber. That is very interesting. Almost makes me think like maybe something was stolen by the brothers. Okay. I'm laying, this is weird. I'm laying down in the memory chamber and nothing is happening. Okay. So we need to figure out, I think we need to figure out how to get the memory chamber working. Also, where could Cirrus have possibly gone? There was no other paths. He had to have come back. Could be the flowers, the memory. The flower that is the memory chamber has to keep itself clean. That is
What
another
happened?
possibility. I don't know what happened.
This is terrible.
Hello?
How are we supposed to maintain contact with the ancestors if we can't harvest any globes? Forgive me. I've seen your face so often in dream, I forget you're still a stranger here. You've been inside the memory chamber. You've seen the colorful lights crowning her walls. These are the memories of my people, taken from their bodies after their spirits moved on. In Serenia, the memory chamber stores our memories so that future generations can still visit us and dream. Empty globes for storing our memories are formed underwater, and we gather them using the harvester. So if I'm unable to fix it, I must see how bad the damage is. Oh, I was supposed to tell you, a few of my sisters have gathered in the Hall of Spirits to dream. If you go there after they've awakened, you might be able to learn more about what happened to Yisha. Good luck.
Okay. I'm assuming that is the 3 benches that I saw earlier in that place. I meant if I go there now, I'll see people just chilling in there dreaming. Oh, I can view a memory here now.
In Serenia, the memory chamber stores our memories so that future generations can still visit us and dream. Empty globes for storing our memories are formed underwater, and we gather them using the harvester. So if I'm unable to fix it, I must see how bad the damage is. Oh, I was supposed to tell you, a few of my sisters have gathered in the Hall of Spirits to dream. If you go there after they've awakened, you might be able to learn more about what happened to Yisha.
Okay, not the memory I thought it was going to be. So if I know game design, I imagine they're going to be in there dreaming indefinitely until I solve a certain puzzle, and then once I solve the puzzle, they'll be magically awakened. I can get to talk to her again if I go behind the harvester. Don't be afraid to retread steps. Okay.
This is so not good. I'm not sure how we'll be able to repair it. Maybe there's an older harvester near the memory chamber my ancestor used many years ago. We had to abandon that chamber because it was getting old. The pollens inside the chamber can get deadly when that happens. Maybe we could take parts and use them to fix this one.
Oh, I can move around. I thought we were still in cutscene. Okay. So we have to find like an older memory chamber perhaps and grab parts from that one. Old dialogue is important, or that old dialogue that is important can be replayed if I go back to where I heard it with the necklace. Okay. That's pretty. Let's keep going along this path. Is this possibly the old memory chamber right here?
You mean you have to signal somebody every time you want to go home? Why don't you just sleep here?
Because we have families too, you know. And the ones who are still alive sleep in the village.
Okay. So are we going to be able to go to that village, perhaps? Yeah. That memory definitely sounded like it was from when Yisha was still visiting here regularly. Hello, Hagrid.
Wait, please. Listen to me. Okay. It doesn't look good. I admit it, but it's not what you think. I'm just taking it for a little while. Borrowing it, so to speak. It's the plan. Sirius's plan. He's got Yisha. I just want to stop him. He's a nutcase. He's here. And don't let Father come here, or you'll screw up everything. Find my journal. The one from 20 years ago. Sirius doesn't even know that I kept one. I hid it in a stone pillar in the forest near where two rivers are crossing. It'll explain everything. Sirius is mad. He's gonna kill Father. And I've got to stop him.
Okay. Well.
Wait, please.
Yeah, this is the memory that we just... Okay. So... Interesting. Also, what is this? What? That does something. I just heard it move like something stone. Does that do something over here? That sounds like it's coming from over here. Look down. Next to the statue? Oh! I imagine this is what I was hearing. Well, this looks fancy. So yeah, there's two things going on. One, either Akinar is trying to play us and he actually is working with Sirius, or Akinar, despite being the crazy looking one, is not the actually insane one. And honestly, maybe Akinar was just going along with Sirius the whole time with play. I don't know. We'll have to go check out that journal that he mentioned and find out.